A blues song is ending. Let's listen. Oh, oh, another blues song is ending. A totally different one. Oh, here comes another. You get it? Do you get it? White people stole everything from black people, and especially music. That black people invented rock music. It's like, no, they didn't. Just stop with all that. You take a dumb guitar made out of a cigar box and a broomstick and a rubber band, and you go, oh, I was in such a hard time. Oh, the times are so hard. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I can't. My life is so done. Now, we'll give you that. We'll give you that. That version of the blues. I'm not even giving them all the blues. Blues suck, too. I hate people that like the blues. You like the blues, man? No, and I don't like you either. But someone said, well, Anthony, you have to admit Led Zeppelin stole music from black people. I will, and I know the history. I know there are certain songs and it sounds just like a Led Zeppelin song, but it sounds like a shitty blues black guy playing a rubber band version. You know, a Model T is a car. I wouldn't want to drive it cross country in the heat. Oh, but it's a car. Same thing. The black guy with the rubber band is the Model T. And Led Zeppelin is a beautiful luxury sports car. They both have four wheels, a steering wheel. That you can't say that one is the other, that one is stolen from the other. A lot of rock bands were influenced by basic chords and turned it into amazing technical music. And then look at things like orchestras that came from medieval times, you know. Some of those instruments, like I said yesterday, the lute and the flute and, the lute. I don't know many of those. But you're going to tell me that, black people, that Africa, some guy banging on a monkey skin pulled over half a gourd is the reason you have the London Philharmonic Orchestra? The reason that you listen to, let's say, the music of Star Wars, what's his name? Williams there. We wouldn't have that if it wasn't for or some black guy with the rubber band. Boom, 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 boom. We wouldn't have, the Darth Vader music, an entire orchestra giving the most jaded person goosebumps and a lump in their throat because the sound is so amazing and beautiful. So stop. She says, now white people look out, because now they are going to be directly competing with black people. See how it was black people through DEI got the gigs and the schools and the jobs and whatever else, training. They got it through DEI, and the white person just had to sit back and go, fuck, wait. I took the fireman's test. I took the police test. I scored perfect score, and I'm number 600 in line because DEI hires. That's what DEI was. So now she thinks without DEI, there's going to be an equal footing now, and blacks and whites will now have to compete against each other for the positions without having any DEI in the way. And she actually thinks that white people better be scared, because black people, of course, are just going to wipe the floor with white people as far as getting into these universities and getting positions and jobs. Does she understand what DEI was and who the advantage was going to as far as diversity, equity, and inclusion? I don't think she does. I'm willing to say she's an idiot. So let's watch. Watch for yourself, and you be the judge. Mm-hmm.
People who now no longer have to worry about competition to get into Harvard and Cumia and Yale, or to get the jobs they want, or the military appointments that they want, or the jobs in the Trump administration that they want. They don't have to worry about competition from Black and brown people, because Stephen Miller and Donald Trump and Pete Hegseth from Fox and all the other people who are unqualified for their jobs are deleting all the Blacks and the browns and making sure that they all get deported and locked up so that they don't have to compete and cannot compete with the people who, frankly, aren't qualified but have the right complexion for the connection when it comes to MAGA.
She thinks that the reason they're deporting people, Mexicans, Central Americans, illegals who are here from south of the border, is to so there's not as much competition to get into universities and get jobs. That white people won't be able to compete with Mexicans and Blacks, because she's got to add that in because she's Black. That's the motive behind deporting them, so that white people can compete to go to Harvard and get good jobs. Imagine believing that. Imagine being so fucking stupid that you believe white people have a problem with competing. The only reason white people haven't been competing for jobs and college admissions is because they're not allowed to get into those colleges or get those jobs, because they've been given to unqualified or less qualified people of color. White people want to compete and want a merit-based system where when they do compete and prove themselves, that the job they did is considered when being placed in a college or another occupation. That's the way it's supposed to be. Isn't it crazy to talk like that? Imagine that. Regardless of race, people should be judged on their merits and their ability to perform a job to the best of their ability and the best of the ability required of them by that job, the company, the boss, whoever it might be. Imagine that. That's insanity. I think that's Nazi and racism and everything else, xenophobia, to want the most qualified person to do the job. Joy Reid.